Love and light, my beautiful moonbeams, my sunbeams, my moon children. Welcome back to Mystic Healing and Tarot by Nina. Welcome to Aries season, y'all. We are up in here. So I'm going to do a quick Aries season outlook message. Let's look at the main focus. Okay. So, if this is your first time here, this is the tarot channel for healing, growth, and thriving. Okay, so if you are on the path, on your spiritual journey, on the path of knowledge of self, of, getting on your life purpose and path, this is the home channel for you. So welcome home. So the focus based off the astrology dice that we have for Aries season, the main focus, meaning the objective, is going to be Sagittarius energy. So Sagittarius is a sign of adventure, independence, okay? So I feel like that's very appropriate for Aries season. This is a time, I just heard, if you have been wanting to travel, wanting to go somewhere specific, this is time for you to just make it happen. If you wait, you'll be literally waiting. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. So make this the perfect moment, okay? So the energy and effect that this season will bring is Mars energy. So this is all Aries. So this is action, desire, aggression, passion. So this is really time for us to really take control of our destiny, take control of our lives, take control of our happiness, of our future, okay? And the area of our life that this will be most affecting is the 5th house. So this is all about romance, which I did get in my pre-poll, love, affairs, creativity, fertility, childlike energy, spirit, joy, self-expression, and some drama, okay? So this is going to be the focus as far as our passion in regards to the things that we love, the people that we love, in allowing ourselves to be more adventurous towards those things. For some of us, this is going to be for us to be more independent, okay? So starting off with the first energy card I have, Hermit. It says time spent in peaceful meditation, meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor, self-discovery. So this is going to be a time for some of you guys, I feel like you have been in hermit mode, and so you have been in a place of self-discovery. And it's going to be time for you to emerge from that place and to share your wisdom, share your growth, share your knowledge, and align with people who are on the same path and same page, okay? The other energy cards that I have here is the 8 of Wands. It says, too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business travel. So one thing that I do want to mention, and I will go more in depth in this in another video. So Aries season, we're going to be starting this season, I believe at the end of this month, we're going to be going into another Pluto retrograde and a Mercury retrograde. So just based off of the quick little download that I got from that, I do feel like this is going to be a major opportunity. We have been slowly but surely leveling up. And so what it feels like, it's like we've been going, how people say you've been 2 steps back and then 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. That's what it feels like. But what I want you to know is spiritually, anything that we do spiritually always multiplies. So even if it was 2 steps that you feel like you've taken back, you're going to be taking, so it's going to be multiplied, okay? Also here, this is the Knight of Cups. So this is romantic feelings, flirtatious, introspective, feeling fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, the love of art and poetry. So I do feel like some of you guys could be coming out of hermit mode, getting ready to date. You could be getting possibly ready to be swept off of your feet. Some of you guys could be in a situation where you've been dating, but you kind of feel like you haven't found or like you're not vibing with the right people. I do feel like you will eventually align with certain things, but you're really going to have to trust yourself and follow your emotions. Finally here I have the King of Pentacles. So this is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. A time for great success. financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. So I do feel like with this, some of you guys, this has to do with work relations and getting into a place that you love doing what you do. I do feel like you will have several opportunities coming towards you as far as potential and things that you can do in order to make money. On the other side, this could be for dating with some of you guys. But I feel like the thing here is for you to just really allow yourself to go with the flow, get in that Dory-like energy, and, you know, just keep swimming. Taking that time out when you are in this emotional space to really go within. The Knight of Cups is an emotional card, but I feel like it could be a powerful card if when we are led by our emotions, if we go within and check in with ourselves constantly. And I really feel like this leaves us in a place of being compassionate for our past selves, compassionate for those where it's like, you know, I understand your path, but I also understand I'm not a part of it. I do feel like this puts us in a place of being accomplished, charismatic. I do feel like this has energy where it's like you know, you have done the work, and so it's like the right things to say come naturally to you. You're very grounded, meaning that there's nothing outside of you that can move you. I do feel like there's great success coming, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch. So I do feel like this is an alignment with you aligning with the environment and the people who have always been for you. Some of you guys took that hermit mode because it was like you almost went away from the world to hide because you had, let's look at the past influences, because you had been in a place where it was like you were giving your all and feeling disappointed as far as the way that you were either being perceived or taken. And it all had to do with the environment. What's that? Okay, I looked it up and I know this, I guess apparently Albert Einstein didn't say it, but I feel like it's a profound quote. It says that if a fish judges its ability by how it can climb a tree, it will always feel, I don't have this right, you guys, and you know this about me, but if a fish were to you know, compare its ability or judge its ability by how it can climb a tree, it will always feel less than, it will always feel worthless, okay? Which brings us to, you know, like what I'm saying with that environment. So when you were in your element, and I've been telling people this, and, you know, I had a classmate who gave me a word, and I always use it. She was an older woman, and always wanted to go back to school, and had finally gotten the opportunity to go back to school, and she was what we would call extra. But it was okay for her, and she had announced to the class, like, you guys can think I'm extra, I know I'm extra, but this is the moment that I've always been waiting for, is to go to school. When I stepped on the school grounds, I felt like a fish in water. You know, the term usually is a fish out of water. I felt like a fish in water. I felt like a fish finally in their element. I felt like whatever species in their perfect element, okay? So I do feel that coming in, and then I just got chilled up. So let's look at the past influence of how we got here for Aries season. Okay. So we have the Queen of the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is very much an established card. This is a card where it's like you have learned from your mistakes. You have so much wisdom under you. This is a place where you are enjoying the fruits of your labors. Hard work has led you to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully, self-employed, enjoying your solitude. This is a person who it's like she's self-made, self-paid, and she doesn't need anybody, okay? So there's not anything that she's reaching or anything that she's needing to compromise in order to experience maybe certain aspects of love, okay? The other thing here, I feel like some of you guys could have taken a step out on, like, you know, a personal endeavor, an entrepreneurial endeavor. You could have just made time to invest in yourself. Also here, this is the wise counsel. So this says unity with a spiritual-minded community, asking the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods to new ideas to see which is best for you. So, in the recent past, for some of you guys, I really feel like you had possibly reached a rock bottom and had really gone out to seek wise counsel. Like, you know what, I don't have anything against at this point doing things completely different than how I've been doing them God's way. And I do feel like this is something that is repaid to you tenfold. It's like you were seeking wise counsel. You took this advice you took heed to this advice. And I feel like you saw that the methods that you were practicing before, how they were not working for you. And it's like you were exercising new things, which could have been uncomfortable at first, but these things are definitely working for you. Also here in the recent past, I have the Two of Swords. So there was something that was bothering you mentally. There was a decision that had to be made. You were unwilling to make a decision. You were in a place where it was follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending that there's no problem, over analyzing a situation. So for some of you guys could have got your heart broke or disappointed, but it was like something that needed to happen because you chose to invest in you. You invested in your healing. You invested in your health. You invested in your wisdom, okay? And this is something that, this was a message that the divine had been trying to get to you. And you were in a place where it was like, evolve and repeat. And you chose to evolve. And you chose what might be perceived as the harder road, but it was the more fruitful road, okay? So let's see what we are stepping into, okay? Ooh, Six of Wands, victory. So Aries season is going to be victory. We're going to be making wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, and scholarships. So for some of you guys on these entrepreneurial endeavors, you will really finally, you know, break the seal. Some of you guys will be, I heard viral. There will be viral videos. There will be a major social media influence. There will be major word of mouth. There will be just victory as far as the things that you have been struggling with are really going to come over and actually put you in a position to be victorious, okay? Also here, I have this in reverse. So the Five of Swords in reverse. So with this, it says, an unwise choice is a better way that will make you happy. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So I do feel like there's somebody or this energy, there's a test coming in where it's like everything that glitters isn't gold, okay? And so it's like this, it's like you made a decision, but then they can't come back to kind of overwhelm you when you're in that happy place, like going back to that Eight of Wands. So going with this would be an unwise choice. This is telling you, like, this is not a time to gamble, okay? This is a time for you to, you know, seek quietest counsel, consult spirit, moving with God, okay? So this is not a time for you to try to put yourself in any more conflict than what you've been in, okay? We did not come this far just to come this far, and we did not come this far to go back and forth with people who aren't willing to take the road that we've taken, okay? The other things that are coming in is we're going to have, for some of you guys, this is two potential opportunities coming in. Working hard on multiple jobs. You need to bring balance and fun into your life. Juggling multiple priorities, balancing. So there's going to be a lot of juggling. There's going to be a lot of balancing. Also with this, there's going to be lots of up and downs emotions. Like, you know, think about taking the wave, rolling with the waves, with the current, okay? But this is a test as far as, like, you were built for this. You're going to make it out. But it is all about divine timing and things. And it is about logic. You know, being able to stay out of your head but in your soul is what I just heard. Out of your head but in your soul. Because when people can do stuff like this, they're not in their head. Because when you're in your head, you can fuck it up. You're in your soul, okay? Also here, I have the Five of Pentacles. So it says negative thoughts manifesting real challenges, fear surrounding money, reaching out to others for assistance, poor timing, becoming ill. So I do feel like if this is about you trying to, okay, this is what I just got. For some of you guys, this could be in a place where it's like you have finally got your head above water and you need to really do this for you. So this is along with divine timing, but do not try to take on more than you can over not trying to disappoint people. You have to stay focused on your manifestations. Again, it says for poor timing for becoming self-employed. So for some of you guys, this is about you really being able and really being woke in regards to being able to gauge the timing and things. Some of you guys, this timing, it's like things are moving slow right now because there are certain things and certain people that you need to embrace and appreciate. And maybe they're not going on to this next phase with you, okay? So this could be a part of that juggling, but it's time for you to definitely, you know, prioritize. Find the balance within it all. So that, like I said, get out of your head and get into your soul. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul telling you to do? Okay. What is supporting you? Supporting us? supporting us this month is the Page of Pentacles. So this is scholarly, cheerful, dependable. So this is like letting us know that we were made for this. We're built for this. We have the knowledge, okay? We have the dependability. We have the work ethic. This is about happy news about your career, promotion, scholarship, a new area of study. So some of you guys, this could be moving up as far as scholarly in a school sense. Some of you guys obtaining information that's going to be a game changer as far as your business. But with this, just know that you have to be open and aware as far as doing your research, following the synchronicities as far as where Spirit calling you in this journey, okay? Also with this, I want you to know that I got the Magician card. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it out. I love the Magician card when it's talking about manifestations, because this card always makes me think of sometimes when we're on our path and journey, we end up in places and you're like, why are we doing this? Or what the hell am I doing? You have to know that everything plays a key part. The Magician is somebody who's a jack of all trades, who has a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so it's like you will see that this knowledge, these different things that you've attained. Some of you guys could have been working a job or a position where it was like, this is, I don't know why I'm doing this. This isn't in my path. But there was knowledge. There was things that you obtained, things that were added to your resume that are going to be helpful to you later. Okay, so you're going to see how you're going to be able to use all of your resources, how you are the resource, how you are so creative, how you have so many different elements that are surrounding you in order to, this is multiple sources of income for some of you guys, okay? Let's see what we need to be mindful of. So what we need to be mindful of is with this Ace of Swords, brilliant ideas. So know that there's going to be brilliant ideas that come. They're going to be coming quickly. They're going to cause us to want to move quickly. But again, we have to keep that balance. That may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, and remain objective. So this is about you getting these beautiful spiritual downloads, but being able to have the discernment and the logic to move accordingly, move in the way that is needed for you to move, okay? So be mindful of these things. So when you get something, pray on it. Ask for signs as far as what's my next step? What do I need to do with this? Instead of maybe just taking it and running with it, because maybe the way that we took it, the way that we initially perceived it, wasn't in the way that it was intended, okay? And this is how we end up in places where we've been hurt. But the Queen of Swords has been being built within us. So this is about being brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations. She is not to play with, okay? She is a woman who's transformed. Because of this transformation, she will cut you off. It's nothing to cut you off. She will let you know what it is, what it ain't going to be. She's not the one, nor is she the two, okay? She's very much logic driven, okay? This is a very independent woman. This woman could be somebody who's separated from somebody, but she has chose to move along this path alone, chose to do things alone. And for some of you guys, that's a part of the transformation. This is a part of the rebirth for you, is making that decision to do things alone, okay? So let's look at the lessons this month. We'll do lessons and themes, and then moon messages. So Aries season, lessons and themes. Ooh, it's a lot. Okay, so the lessons here. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So some of these things that you need to cut off is guilt. People who make you feel guilty, okay? Guilt doesn't help you, okay? It's not beneficial to you. You have to release it. Instead of using that energy to feel guilty, use that energy to make things better. Make things better, the things that you doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. You doubt things because you don't know all the answers. And you don't know all the answers because you don't know what to do with all these answers. So this is about your trust in the divine and knowing that it's one step at a time, one day at a time. And there's no need to worry, okay? Worry doesn't solve anything. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry doesn't change anything but your vibration, okay? It changes your trust. And when you worry, you can't trust God, okay? When we're worrying, it's showing God that we don't trust Him. I don't just know, okay? God, imagine what that feels like, okay? with this, also know guardian angels. So know that this is going to be a powerful time as far as connecting with your divine ancestors. Know that you have guardian angels. These are the people that you need to ask for signs. Also know that don't worry about them. Don't doubt them. Know that these are people who are sent to help you in the physical world in obtaining your gifts, okay? This is also somebody who possibly could have been playful, but also this is a theme to be playful in the transformation, playful in the transition, okay? Allowing yourself to just be free and accept, okay? Allow yourself to have a more lighthearted energy, okay? Final theme, then we'll do the moon messages. Final theme here, look, adventure. All of these have butterflies. So this is an adventure of transformation, allowing yourself to experience this situation from an adventurous place, seeing what you're truly made out of, not guarding yourself, knowing that you're going through a transformation, knowing that because of this transformation, you got these new wings. You just went from the caterpillar to the butterfly. You may not even know all the things that these wings and this body are capable of, okay? So the moon messages. First one here, Pisces, last quarter moon in Gemini, clear out your mind. So this is a time for you to stop overthinking, clear out your mind, okay? Just allow spirit to reach you. Also, use any type of like technology. You can even do like online, where you do like the online tarot readings, where like you could do like an online pick a card, but using technology in order to contact spirit, asking for music. Also, I just heard, like, you know when you're listening to a radio and it's like the fuzzy frequency? Some of you guys might get beneficial downloads from listening to that. Also here, new moon in Scorpio, so this is a time for you to really go deeper, okay? This is a time for you to go deep and own all of your shit, because where you're about to go, people are going to try to maybe say some of this stuff against you. But once you own it, and once you and God already handle it, this is only going to, you know, say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. These are going to be the very things that seals their coffin, okay? Go deeper, it's going to be worth it, okay? Nothing that you deal with God can ever be held against you. So it's a need for you to go deeper, to see who you are, to own who you are, to love all those parts of you, and they can never be used against you. Like, you got to beat people to it with this energy, okay? Final two moon cards, first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. This is a time for loving. Love wins. Allow yourself to release a trauma. Allow yourself to release the hurt and the pain, and to just be love and to be what is needed in that moment instead of possibly what you are conditioned to be. Finally, new moon in Cancer, this is going to be a time for you to just love and relax. Take time. A lot of time when people are on their spiritual journey, especially when the moon phases come around, they're like, oh, I have to do this and this. Sometimes what's being called for you to do is absolutely nothing. Always trust in your intuition in these times, okay? So I hope that this message receives every person that it needs to. I hope that this brings you all of the love, the light, the fulfillment, and everything that you, all the seeds, fertilizer, and nourishment that you need in order to be great. Wishing you all the best. Don't forget to hit like, click share, share it with a friend. Love you so much. God bless. Ashe.